Welcome aboard, travelers! If you're gearing up for a cruise from Port Canaveral, Florida, this video is your ultimate pre-boarding guide. I'm your travel agent guide, and I'll show you how to pre-board smoothly, avoid stress, and enjoy the best local stops before you set sail. Stick around, you'll want to take notes. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Best Travel Info for more cruise and travel tips. Pre-boarding planning is your secret weapon to a stress-free embarkation. Without it, you risk long lines, delays, missed shuttles, or being stuck in traffic. But get it right, and you can maximize your time, enjoy local attractions, and start your cruise feeling relaxed and confident. First, let's talk timing. Every cruise line has recommended arrival windows. In Port Canaveral, there is a peak window between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. when most guests try to arrive, and that's when lines are longest. Here's what cruisers recommend. Try to schedule your arrival in the mid-afternoon window, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Fewer crowds, shorter waits. Don't arrive too early. Some cruise lines stagger your arrival time. If you come too early, you could end up waiting outside in heat with limited services. But also, don't be late. Aim to be there with buffer time before your terminal's cutoff time. Also, if you're flying in, land a day in advance. Delays happen. You don't want to risk missing your cruise. Many travelers recommend staying near Orlando or Cocoa Beach and transferring to the port on embarkation day. Let's tackle how to get to the port and where to park. Here are your options. Official Port Canaveral parking. The port has multiple on-site lots and garages. Flat daily rates vary by lot. For large vehicles, the cost is higher. Prepay if possible to save time on embarkation day. Off-site lots, plus shuttle packages. Several off-site parking Dodge shuttle bundles, e.g. snooze and cruise, or go port packages, offer combined hotel, parking, and port transfer. These often include 24/7 shuttle service, luggage handling, and monitoring. Airport, hotel shuttles, or shared transfers. If you're staying in Orlando or the coast, book a shuttle transfer. Many cruise providers or local companies offer direct port transfers. Ride shares, Uber, Lyft, are possible, but luggage limits and surge pricing may make them trickier. After parking or shuttle drop-off, follow port signage to the cruise terminal. Bag check. Porters will be available to tag and take your luggage. Security and check-in follow TSA, U.S. Coast Guard protocols. Have your travel documents ready. Pro tip: always leave extra time for traffic, security, and pedestrian crossings. Port Canaveral can be busy, especially during peak embarkation windows. Before you walk through that gangway, get these details squared away. Documents: valid government ID or passport, if required. Cruise boarding pass, health forms, and any vaccination or test records required by your cruise line. Check your cruise line's guidelines. Online check-in. Fill out check-in documents beforehand. Helps speed your process once at port. Luggage tags. Ensure your bags are tagged correctly ahead of time so you can hand them off quickly. Carry-on essentials. Include medications, a change of clothes, swimwear, chargers, and anything you might need before your cabin is ready. Dress comfortably. Wear shoes you can walk in. Expect lines and walking across tarmac or ramps. Arrive just in time. If you're too early, you'll possibly wait outside without access to restrooms or seating. Use early boarding priority. If you have suite, loyalty, priority access, you may be eligible for earlier check-in. Once checked in and through security, you'll move to the waiting lounge before boarding announcements begin. Pay attention to board numbers and times. Assuming you arrive a day early or have a few hours, you'll want to plug in some fun before you sail. Here are my top recommendations near Port Canaveral: Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. This is the highlight of the Space Coast. Walk among rockets, experience simulators, meet real astronauts, and learn the history of U.S. spaceflight. Cocoa Beach and Cocoa Beach Pier. Relax on the beach, take a surf lesson, or stroll the iconic pier lined with shops and restaurants. Jetty Park, near cruise terminal. Super convenient. Hike, swim, picnic, watch cruise ships exit the port. Great for a laid-back afternoon. Brevard Zoo plus treetop trek. A local favorite, this zoo offers close-up animal encounters, kayaking between exhibits, and treetop adventure courses, Exploration Tower and the Cove, the waterfront entertainment and dining district, plus the observation decks in Exploration Tower, offer great views and context about local maritime history. Cape Canaveral Lighthouse, Space Force Museum. For history buffs, tours of the Cape Canaveral Light and the Cape Canaveral Space Force Museum provide a deeper layer of local heritage. Canaveral National Seashore, Playa Linda Beach. If you want quiet, undeveloped coastline and nature, visit the National Seashore area and Playa Linda Beach near Titusville. Ron John Surf Shop and Florida Surf Museum. For a lighter stop, swing by the world's largest surf shop in Cocoa Beach. It also houses a surf museum with vintage boards and memorabilia. Make sure to plan logistics. Check opening hours, book tickets in advance, especially for Space Center, and allow travel time so you get back to port before boarding. Here's a sample itinerary to help you maximize your time. Morning, 8 a.m., 10:30 a.m. Breakfast at your hotel or nearby cafe. Head out early to Kennedy Space Center. Spend 3 to 4 hours exploring the exhibits. Midday, 11:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m. Lunch near Cocoa Beach Pier. Stroll the pier. Dip your toes in the ocean. Afternoon, 2 hours p.m., 4 hours p.m. Return to port area. Visit Jetty Park or Exploration Tower. Grab a snack at the Cove. Late afternoon, 4:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Return to your hotel or head toward the port. If you've parked in a lot or used a shuttle, arrive at the terminal in your reservation window. Evening. Board your ship, get settled in your cabin, attend muster drill, and enjoy your first dinner afloat. Of course, you can mix and match based on your arrival time, energy level, and cruise schedule. So there you have it, your pre-boarding playbook for a smooth cruise departure from Port Canaveral. Arrive smart, park wisely, bring your docks, and squeeze in those local gems before setting sail. If this content helped you plan better, please like this video, share with your travel buddies, and subscribe to Best Travel Info for more cruise tips, destination guides, and travel hacks. Safe travels, bon voyage, and I'll see you on the high seas.